You're inside me, and you're gay. Faith's voice shook as her Mafia husband pinned her against the bedroom wall on their wedding night. Everyone knows Baek Hyun-woo doesn't touch women, doesn't want women. The marriage is just for show, but his hands burned against her skin like fire. His mouth claimed hers with years of starvation, and the hardness pressed against her thigh told a very different story. They are just rumours. He growled in her ear, his fingers unzipping her dress. I made sure everyone believed them, so no one would look for a weakness. But you, Faith. His teeth grazed her neck. You are my weakness now. Then he showed her exactly how wrong the rumours were. And by morning, she realised she hadn't married a man who couldn't want her. She'd married a predator who'd been waiting for prey worth breaking his cover for. But that was hours away. Right now, 3 days earlier, Faith was stepping out of a black SUV, staring at a mansion that looked like it ate girls like her for breakfast. Move. Yoon didn't look back. Faith hurried after him, her sneakers squeaking on marble. Can I ask? No. I just wanted... Mr. Beck will answer your questions, or he won't. Yoon stopped at massive double doors, knocked twice, pushed them open. The man behind the desk didn't look up. Baek Hyun-woo was beautiful and dangerous. Sharp jaw, dark eyes, black suit. He kept signing papers like she was invisible. Faith stood, waited, her hands white-knuckled on her suitcase. Finally, he looked up. Sit, she sat. Faith Williams, 23 years old from Ghana. Your sister has kidney disease. Father's dead. Don't have the money for her surgery, correct? He leaned back. His eyes held hers. Yes, she answered. He slid papers across the desk. Sign. Why me? You could have anyone. Because you're desperate. Desperate people don't ask questions. They don't make demands. They just obey. His smile was cold. Sign. Faith's hands shook. What are the rules? Don't leave without permission. Don't ask about my business. Don't embarrass me in public. Don't fall in love with me. His eyes locked on hers. I don't do love, Faith. I do contracts, and I always collect what I'm owed. Faith picked up the pen, signed 3 times. Each stroke felt like signing away her soul. Good girl. Baek Hyun-woo walked to the door, then stopped. Oh, and Faith, your sister's surgery is scheduled for next week. Dr. Richardson, top surgeon in the state. I've already paid him. He glanced back. Don't make me regret my investment. Then he was gone. Yoon appeared. This way. Faith followed him down endless hallways. What's he really like? She asked him. Exactly what you saw in that office. Yoon stopped outside a door. But worse when crossed. The rumours about him being... Don't repeat them. Don't question them. Yoon opened the door. He met her eyes. Faith's throat closed. Sleep well, Miss Williams. He left. Faith stood in the massive bedroom. Her phone buzzed. A message from her friend trying to know where she went. Through the walls. Voices in Korean. Low. Intense. Then footsteps outside her door. They stopped. The handle turned. Baek Hyun-woo stood in the doorway. Tie loosened. Top button undone. More dangerous like this. Still dressed? I didn't know if... This isn't a prison, Faith. He stepped inside, closing the door. You can freshen up. Her pulse jumped. You said you wouldn't force... I'm not here to force anything. I'm here to clarify expectations. He moved closer. In public, you're the perfect wife. Smile when I tell you. Stay quiet during business. Make me look stable. And in private? In private, you stop pretending you're not curious about me. He was close now. Too close. You've been staring at my mouth since you walked into my office. I haven't... Don't lie to me, Faith. I always know. His fingers lifted her chin, forcing her to meet his eyes. The rumours say I don't touch women, but you're already wondering if they're true. wondering what it would feel like if I did touch you. Her breath caught. No. Yes. His thumb brushed her lower lip. You're terrified of me, but you're also attracted. It's written all over your face. You're wrong. Am I? He leaned in, his lips by her ear. Then why is your heart racing? Why are you leaning toward me instead of pulling away? Faith jerked back. Because you're in my space. Good. He stepped back, smiling. Hold on to that fire. I like it when they fight back a little. He walked to the door. 3 days, Faith. Then you'll find out exactly what I want from you. Wait. Her voice came out steadier than she felt. If you're so interested in women, why the rumours? He turned but didn't say anything. In 3 days, you're mine. Legally. Completely. And by then, you'll want me just as much as I want you. He opened the door. Don't try to leave. The gates are locked. The guards have orders, and running would breach the contract. Your sister's treatment stops immediately. Dr. Richardson's already been paid, but I can make one phone call and I get it. Do you? He smiled. I don't think you do. Not yet. But you will. Then he was gone. Faith sank onto the bed, her whole body shaking. 3 days until she married a predator. 3 days until she found out what he really wanted. And God help her. The worst part wasn't the fear. It was the heat pooling in her stomach every time he looked at her like she was something he wanted to consume. The ceremony had been cold. 45 minutes of vows spoken to a room full of killers in expensive suits. Baek's hand had gripped her waist during the vows, possessive, claiming. The kiss was brief but hungry enough to make her knees weak. At the reception, he never left her side, his hand always on her, lower back, waist. Once his fingers brushed bare skin above her dress, and she'd shivered. Now, hours later, the guests were gone, and Faith stood alone in her bedroom, knowing he would come. She stared at herself in the bathroom mirror, still in the wedding dress he'd chosen, white silk, plunging neckline, slit up her thigh. Everyone said he doesn't touch women. Everyone said he's gay, but she remembered his hands on her, the way he'd looked at her during the vows, like he wanted to devour her. His whispered promise, I'm going to enjoy breaking you in. Footsteps in the hallway. Her heart slammed against her ribs. The handle turned. Baek Hyun-woo stepped inside. He'd changed from the tux. Where are you going, wife? He held 2 glasses of wine, brought one to her. Drink. Her hands shook. Faith. He pressed the glass into her hand, his fingers covering hers. Warm, strong. Drink. She barely tasted it. Nervous? Yes. Good. He set his glass down. You should be. The rumours. He moved closer. I told you to forget the rumours. Why? Why let people think you're... He smiled. Because it kept enemies from looking for leverage, kept complications away. His eyes locked on hers, made my life safer. And now I have you. He walked toward her slowly. Come here, Faith. Her feet moved. 1 step. 2. He closed the distance, backed her against the wall. His hands came up on either side of her head. You've been wondering if the rumours were true. His thumb traced her jaw, wondering what it would be like if they weren't. Stop. Make me. Faith's hands came up to push him away, but they landed on his chest and stayed, feeling his heartbeat. That's what I thought. His mouth was on hers. The kiss destroyed her. It wasn't gentle. It was hunger. Possession. 3 years of rumours shattered. His tongue demanded entry, and she gave it. His hands in her hair, on her waist, sliding up her thigh through the slit. When he pulled back, they were both breathing hard. I let everyone believe a lie. His hands caught her wrists. The rumours protected me from enemies who'd use desire as a weapon. He pinned her wrists above her head, But you, Faith, you are my weakness now, and I'm done pretending. I hate you. No, you don't. His free hand traced down her side. But you wish you did. I haven't. Liar. He bit down gently on her pulse, and she moaned. I can feel your heart racing. You can't hide from me. He released her wrists. His hands went to her zipper. He pulled the zipper down slowly. The dress pooled at her feet. Faith crossed her arms over her chest. Don't. He pulled them away. Don't hide from me. Not tonight. Not ever. He lifted her. Her legs wrapped around his waist. He carried her to the bed, laid her down, stood over her, eyes dark with want. Beautiful. He pulled his shirt over his head. Did you really think I'd keep my hands off you for 5 years? The contract said I wouldn't force you, and I won't. He came down over her. If you want us to stop, say so, he said. But she said nothing. His mouth found hers, demanding. His hands mapped every inch like he was claiming territory. When he finally pushed inside her, she cried out, "Shh!" His lips against hers. I've got you. But it wasn't gentle. It was possession. Pure, complete. His hand fisted in her hair, her nails dug into his back. Tell me you want this. Silence. Say it, Faith. I want. Her pride fought. Lost. I want you. His smile was triumph. Good girl. Now say it again. He made her say it until she was breathless and shaking and completely his. When it was over, Faith lay trembling. Biek pulled her against his chest. Sleep, he murmured. You'll need your strength. She wanted to argue, but exhaustion pulled her under. When she woke, sunlight streamed through the windows. Her body ached in unfamiliar ways. He was already awake, watching her. Good morning, wife. Faith pulled the sheet up. Don't. He pulled it back down. Don't hide from me. Not anymore. I'm not. Yes, you are. His finger traced her collarbone. You're embarrassed about last night. She turned her face away. Faith. He cupped her chin, turned her back. What we did last night is going to happen again. You're not really my husband. The marriage license says otherwise. He sat up, reached for his phone. And tonight, you learn what that means. What do you mean? We have a party tonight. One of my business associates. Important people will be there. He scrolled. You'll meet them. Smile. Play the perfect wife. I don't know how to. You'll learn. He looked at her. And Faith? There's someone who'll be there tonight. Who? Someone who'll want you to fail. His expression hardened. Someone who thought she owned me. Until you. Who is she? Mallory Dalton. Business arrangement. The strategic alliance everyone assumed would happen. He set his phone down. Then I chose you instead. So she hates me. She hates that I chose you over everything her family could offer, over power, over connections. He pulled Faith closer. Let her hate. Just don't give her the satisfaction of seeing you're intimidated. I am intimidated. Then fake it. He kissed her forehead. Tonight, you meet my world, Faith. Let's see if you survive it. His thumb brushed her lower lip. And one more thing. What? If any man at that party touches you. His eyes held hers. I'll break his hands. Then I'll make you watch while I break everything else. Faith's breath caught. He smiled, kissed her, then got out of bed. Get dressed. We have a long day ahead. And Faith realized that last night wasn't the end of anything. It was just the beginning. Faith stared at the red dress laid out on the bed. Silk, backless, slit up her thigh. That's what you want me to wear. Hyun-woo leaned against the doorframe, already in a black suit. Yes. It's too much. It's perfect. He walked over, held it against her. Put it on. Everyone will stare. Good. Let them. His hand slid down her spine. Put it on, Faith. We're leaving in 20 minutes. She took the dress into the bathroom. When she stepped out, Hyunwoo's eyes darkened. He crossed the room, spun her around slowly. Perfect. He fastened a diamond necklace on her neck, heavy, cold. Now you're ready. Hyunwoo, don't think. Just smile and stay close to me. His hand settled on her waist. She nodded. Good girl. He kissed her temple. Let's go. The restaurant was all dark wood and soft lighting, private room in the back. When they walked in, conversation stopped. Every head turned. That's his wife? I thought he was... Apparently not. Hyunwoo's hand tightened on her waist. He led her through the crowd like he owned it. A man approached. Older, expensive watch. Hyunwoo. Glad you could make it. Wouldn't miss your birthday, Mr. Robinson. He gestured to Faith. My wife. His handshake was assessing. Beautiful. You're a lucky man. I know. Other men came forward. Introductions blurred. Names she'd never remember. Faces that looked vaguely threatening. Then a woman in a black dress approached. Beautiful. Confident. Her smile didn't reach her eyes. Hyunwoo. She air-kissed both his cheeks. And this must be the infamous wife. Mallory. Hyunwoo's voice went cold. This is Faith. What a surprise. I didn't think you'd actually go through with it. Why wouldn't I? Oh, you know, the rumours. Mallory's laugh was like glass breaking. But here you are, with a wife. How conventional. Faith felt Hyunwoo tense. The rumours were wrong, Faith said, keeping her voice steady. Mallory's smile sharpened. Were they? How fascinating. She turned to Hyunwoo. She's very brave, marrying you, or very desperate. Which is it? Careful, Mallory. Hyunwoo's voice dropped dangerously. I'm just making conversation. Mallory sipped her champagne. Tell me, Faith, how are you finding married life? It's complicated. I'm sure it is. Mallory leaned closer. Between you and me, does he actually... My marriage is none of your business, Faith interrupted. Mallory's eyes flashed. Oh, she has claws. How delightful. Mallory, Hyunwoo's hand slid around Faith's waist. We're done here. Are we? Mallory set down her glass. I just wanted to meet the woman who replaced years of alliance building. She must be very special. She is. Hyunwoo's voice was ice. Now, if you'll excuse us. He turned, pulling Faith with him. Behind them, Mallory's voice carried. Enjoy her while it lasts. We both know what happened to the last woman who thought she meant something to you. Faith felt Hyunwoo's entire body go rigid, but he kept walking. They reached the bar. Hyunwoo ordered whiskey, downed it in one swallow. I need to speak with Mr. Robinson. Stay here. Don't talk to anyone. Hyunwoo, please, Faith, just stay here. I'll be right back. Then he disappeared into the crowd. Faith stood alone at the bar, suddenly aware of the stares. She ordered wine just to have something to hold. Two men approached from different directions, predatory smiles, assessing eyes. Then someone stepped between them, blocking their path. Gentlemen, a warm voice, friendly smile. The lady looks like she needs some space. They backed off. The man turned to Faith. Handsome, kind eyes. You okay? I think so. Thank you. Jang Ha Min, friend of Mr. Robinson. Faith, Baek Hyunwoo's wife. I gathered. He ordered a drink, leaned against the bar. So how are you finding all this? His world can be... intense. That's one word for it. He laughed. Actually laughed. Real, not calculated. You seem different from his usual crowd. What do you mean? You seem real, like you actually have a heart. His smile was genuine. That's rare around here. For the first time all night, Faith relaxed. Is it always like this? The parties, politics, the barely concealed threats? He nodded. Pretty much. I don't think I want to get used to it. Smart woman. He glanced toward the dance floor. Want to escape for a minute? Just one dance. Faith hesitated. Hyun-woo's warning echoed in her mind, but he'd left her alone. One dance. He led her to the small dance floor. Kept respectful distance at first. Made her laugh with stories about these parties. So, what do you do? She asked. I'm into tech. He spun her gently. You know, Hyun-woo's made a lot of enemies. A beautiful wife like you. You're a walking target. Are you trying to scare me? I'm trying to warn you. His hand slid slightly lower on her waist. A woman like you deserves better than being someone's trophy. Faith stepped back slightly. His grip tightened for just a second before releasing. Sorry, he smiled. Got carried away. I should get back. Across the room, the temperature dropped. Faith felt it before she saw him. Hyun-woo stood at the edge of the dance floor, staring. His expression was murder. He crossed the room in long strides. People jumped out of his way. Get your hands off my wife! Harmin's hands immediately dropped. I apologize. We were just... Leave. Now. Before I forget we're in public. Harmin backed away. I meant no disrespect. Hyun-woo grabbed Faith's wrist, pulled her toward the exit. Hyun-woo, you're hurting me. Good. But his grip loosened slightly. We're leaving. He dragged her through the crowd. Behind them, the whispers exploded behind them. Did you see? Like a jealous teenager. So much for the gay rumours. She's going to get herself killed. Outside, the night air hit Faith like a slap. Yoon waited by the car, but Hyun-woo waved him off. What the hell was that? Faith yanked her hand free. What was that? His voice rose. You were dancing with another man. He was being nice, she said. Nice? He laughed bitterly. He wanted you, Faith. Every man in that room wanted you. I'm not a dog you can command to sit and stay. You're my wife. You don't dance with other men. You don't own me. Yes, I do. He stepped closer. You signed a contract. You wear my ring. You're mine. A contract doesn't make me your property. It makes you my responsibility. He slammed his hand against the car beside her head. The metal dented. And when I see another man's hands on you... Faith didn't move. What? You'll kill him. His other hand came up, caging her against the vehicle, not touching her, but close enough that she could feel him shaking. Do you have any idea what that did to me? His voice cracked. Seeing his hands on you, seeing you smile at him. Faith stared at him, really looked. His hands were shaking. Hyun-woo? Get in the car. No, not until... Please. He turned back. His expression was devastated. Please, Faith. Before I do something we'll both regret. His pleas broke something in her. She wanted to stay angry. He'd humiliated her, dragged her out like property. But she'd seen the look on his face. Not just rage, devastation. When did his pain start to hurt her too? She got in the car. Hyun-woo stood there for a moment, hands in his pockets. Then he walked around to the driver's side. Inside, silence. He gripped the steering wheel but didn't start the engine. I'm sorry for embarrassing you, for dragging you out. He stopped. I'm sorry. Faith stared straight ahead. You scared me tonight. I know. Not when you got angry, when you looked... She couldn't finish. Broken? He laughed without humour. That's what you do to me, Faith. You break me, every single day. He started the engine. And as they pulled away, Faith realised something terrifying. She wanted to fix him, and that was far more dangerous than anything else in his world. The silence in the car was suffocating. Faith stared out the window. Hyun-woo gripped the steering wheel, knuckles white. His jaw clenched so tight, she thought it might shatter. She stole glances at him, saw the muscle ticking in his cheek, the way his shoulders stayed rigid. He looked like he was barely holding himself together. When they reached the mansion, he didn't move, just sat there, engine still running. I meant what I said. His voice was rough. I'm sorry. Faith said nothing. Say something. I don't know what to say to you anymore. He flinched like she'd struck him, got out, walked toward the house without looking back. She followed. Inside, he went straight to the bar, poured whiskey, didn't offer her any, downed it in one swallow. Who was she? His hand froze on the bottle. Who was who? The woman Mallory mentioned, the last woman who thought she meant something to you. Long silence. He poured another drink. Her name was Valentina. What happened to her? That's not a story I want to tell. I'm your wife. I deserve to know. You're my contract wife. There's a difference. That stung. Faith turned to leave. Wait, I'm sorry. His voice stopped her. You want the truth? Fine. Sit down. She sat. He didn't look at her, stared at his glass instead. Her name was Valentina, and she was my partner. In business, in life, in everything. He took a drink. Until she betrayed me. What do you mean? 3 years ago. She was my right hand. Beautiful, ruthless, perfect for this world. His voice was flat. I trusted her completely, thought I loved her. What happened? She was selling my secrets to my enemies, setting me up. He finally looked at Faith. His eyes were cold, dead. There was an ambush, warehouse deal, 5 men with guns waiting for me. If I hadn't found out earlier, I'd be dead. Faith's breath caught. How did you find out? I was suspicious, so I had someone watch her. He saw her meeting with Alexei. He said the name like poison. Russian mob. My biggest competitor. She'd been feeding him information for 6 months. Did you confront her? Yes. He laughed bitterly. You know what she said? That love made me weak, that I was too soft to survive in this world, that Alexei would give her what I couldn't. He drained his glass. So she tried to have me killed. What did you do? Silence. His eyes went completely cold. What needed to be done? Faith's stomach dropped. You killed her. I removed a threat. There's a difference. Is there? In my world, yes. He set down his glass. After that, I decided love was a liability, built the rumours about being gay, kept everyone at a distance. No partners, no complications, no one close enough to destroy me. Until me, until you. He looked at her, and for the first time, she saw fear in his eyes. And now I'm terrified of history repeating. You think I'm going to betray you? No. His voice cracked. I think I'm going to drive you away, because I don't know how to love someone without destroying them. Faith stood, walked toward him slowly. I'm not Valentina. I know that. Do you? Because you're treating me like I'm going to disappear. Everyone disappears eventually. Not everyone. She was right in front of him now. I'm still here. For now. Until the contract ends. Until you realise what I am. He turned away. A monster who kills people who betray him, who drags his wife out of parties like property, who can't even let her dance with someone without losing his mind. I already know what you are. And what's that? Broken. She touched his face, made him look at her. Dangerous, possessive. Her voice softened, and somehow I'm falling for you anyway. His breath caught. Don't what? Don't fall for me, Faith. I'll only hurt you. You're already hurting me every time you push me away. He reached for her, stopped himself. I don't know how to do this, how to be with someone without destroying them. Then, let me teach you. What if I can't learn? Then we'll be broken together. Silence, heavy, charged. I'm falling too. he whispered, and it terrifies me. Then his mouth was on hers, but this time it was different. Slower, tender, still intense but not aggressive. He kissed her like she was precious, like she might shatter. "I'm sorry," he murmured against her lips. "For tonight, for—" "Stop apologizing and kiss me." He did, but kept pulling back, checking her eyes. "Is this okay?" "Yes. Do you want you? I want you." He lifted her, carried her upstairs, laid her on the bed like she was something fragile. "Hyun-woo, I'm here." He kissed her forehead, her cheeks, her neck. "I'm right here." This time it wasn't possession, it was connection. He kissed her forehead, pulled her closer. For the first time since she'd met him, Faith felt safe. In the middle of the night, Faith woke to find him watching her. "Can't sleep," she whispered. "I keep thinking about what you said, about being broken together. Regretting it already." "No." He pulled her closer. "Terrified you'll change your mind." "I won't." "Promise?" "Promise." He kissed her forehead. And for the first time in 3 years, Hyun-woo fell asleep holding someone. When she woke again, morning light streamed through the windows. "Good morning." "Good morning." She smiled. He smiled back. Actually smiled. Not the cold, calculated expression she'd seen before. A real smile that reached his eyes. "Hungry?" "Starving." They had breakfast together in the kitchen. He made eggs, burned them. She laughed. He laughed too. "I told you I couldn't cook." "You weren't lying." She pushed the charred eggs around her plate. "But it's the thought that counts." "Is it?" "No, these are terrible." She grinned. "But I appreciate the effort." He leaned across the table, kissed her. "I'll order something." "Good idea." While he was on the phone with the caterer, Faith watched him. The way he moved, the ease in his shoulders that hadn't been there before, like something had shifted between them, like he'd finally let her in. After they ate actual edible food, they moved to the living room. He pulled her onto the couch beside him. She curled into his side. They sat in comfortable silence, just existing together. No tension, no fear, just peace. Then his phone rang. His expression changed, hardened. "What is it?" she asked. He looked at the screen. "Business. I need to handle something." "Now?" "Unfortunately." He stood, already shifting back into the cold, controlled man the world knew. "I'll be back in a few hours." "Hyun-woo." He turned back, his expression softening slightly. "I know. I don't want to leave either, but this can't wait. Is it dangerous?" "Everything I do is dangerous." He kissed her forehead. "Stay home, please, just for today." "Why?" "Because after last night, people are going to be watching, waiting to see if there's a crack they can exploit." His hand cupped her face. "And you're my biggest weakness now. I need to know you're safe while I handle this." "What are you handling?" "The less you know, the safer you are." He kissed her once more. "Trust me, please." She nodded. 3 weeks had passed since the party. 3 weeks of peace Faith hadn't known was possible. She woke every morning in Hyun-woo's arms, fell asleep every night to his heartbeat. They talked about everything, about nothing, about the future like it was real, like they had one. This morning Faith woke up feeling different, nauseous, dizzy. She barely made it to the bathroom before throwing up. When she came out, Hyun-woo was sitting up in bed, concerned. "You okay?" "I don't know. I've been feeling off for days." His expression shifted. "Off how?" "Tired, nauseous, emotional." She paused. "I think I should take a test." "A test? A pregnancy test?" The words hung between them. He didn't move, didn't breathe. "Do you have one?" "In the bathroom. From before. I bought it weeks ago, but was too scared to take it." "Take it now." "Hyun-woo!" Please, I need to know. Her hands shook as she took the test. 3 minutes felt like 3 hours. 2 pink lines. Positive. Faith stared at it, her whole world tilting. She walked out, held it up. Hyunwoo looked at it, then at her, then back at the test. You're pregnant. Yes. We're having a baby. Yes. He stood, crossed to her, dropped to his knees. His hands trembled as they touched her stomach. There's a baby in there. Yes. Our baby. Yes. He pressed his forehead against her stomach. His shoulders shook. He was crying. Hyunwoo, I'm going to be a father. His voice broke. I'm going to be a father. She ran her fingers through his hair, tears streaming down her own face. You're going to be amazing. I don't know how. I never had a good example. Then you'll be better. You already are. He looked up at her, eyes red, face wet. I'll protect you both. Whatever it takes. I swear it. I know. He stood, pulled her close, kissed her like she was the only thing keeping him alive. I love you, he whispered. I love you too. They spent the morning in bed, planning, dreaming. His hand never left her stomach. I want to tell my sister, Faith said. In person. Hyunwoo tensed. I don't want you going anywhere. It's just the hospital, 30 minutes. It's been a while since I saw her. He was quiet for a long moment. Fine. But Yoon drives you, and he stays close. Okay. I mean it. He doesn't leave your side. I understand. At the hospital, Faith's sister cried. Happy tears. A baby. Oh, Faith, a baby. I know, sis. Are you happy? Yes, terrified, but happy. When Faith left the hospital, Yoon was waiting by the car, but something was wrong. His stance was off, shoulders tight, eyes wouldn't meet hers. Yoon? He said nothing. Then men stepped out from behind. Vehicles, 5 of them, armed. Faith's blood went cold. Yoon. He finally looked at her. His expression was blank, cold. Then he stepped aside. Nothing personal. His voice was flat. Just business. Your husband should have paid me better. He trusted you. Trust doesn't pay bills. Faith tried to run. A hand grabbed her hair, yanked her back. She screamed. She kicked, bit, drew blood. But they were too strong. They dragged her toward a van. She screamed again, loud, desperate. They threw her in the van, slammed the doors. Everything went dark. Quick question. What do you think Hyunwoo should do to Yoon? Mercy or justice? Subscribe to see what I chose, because these villains are about to learn why you never betray family. Hit the button. When Faith woke, her head was pounding. Her wrists hurt. She was tied to a chair, metal, cold, in a warehouse, empty except for a few crates. Panic hit her like a wave. The baby. Her hands instinctively tried to move to her stomach, but the ropes held. Please be okay, she whispered. Please, I'll get us out of this, I promise. Stay calm. For the baby. Stay calm. Footsteps echoed. A woman appeared from the shadows. Beautiful, black dress, cold smile. Mallory. Hello, Faith. Did you sleep well? Faith said nothing. A man appeared beside Mallory. Tall, broad, Russian features, cold eyes. This is Alexei, Mallory said. My partner. Alexei circled Faith like a predator. So this is the woman who tamed Baek Hyunwoo. I expected more. What do you want? Faith's voice was steadier than she felt. What do I want? Mallory laughed. I want you to suffer, like I suffered when you took everything from me. I didn't take anything. You took my future. Mallory's smile vanished. I was supposed to marry him. My family's alliance with his empire. Years of planning, and you ruined it. He didn't want you. Mallory slapped her, hard. Faith's head snapped to the side. Careful, Alexei warned. We need her face intact for the video. Video? Faith's stomach turned. For your husband. Alexei pulled out a phone to let him know we have you. And what we'll do if he doesn't cooperate. He'll kill you, Faith said. Both of you. Let him try. Alexei smiled. I've been waiting 3 years for this. 3 years of him taking my territory, my ports, my profits. Now I take everything from him. Starting with you, Mallory added. The door opened. More footsteps. Yoon walked in. Faith's hate was instant, pure. Still here, getting more blood money. Yoon looked at her. No emotion, no remorse. He'll kill you for this. Maybe. Yoon turned and stood to the side. Alexei set up the phone, pointed it at Faith. Smile for the camera. The video was short. Faith tied to the chair, Mallory beside her, Alexei's voice off camera. 2 hours. Baek Hyun-woo, the old peer, Warehouse 7, come alone, or I start sending her back to you in pieces, starting with her. Fingers. They sent it. Mallory leaned down, whispered in Faith's ear, he won't come alone. Men like him never do. She straightened, smiled. Faith closed her eyes, thought of the baby, of Hyun-woo. Please, please find me. Across the city, Hyun-woo was in a meeting when his phone buzzed. Unknown number, video attachment. He opened it. The world stopped. Faith, tied to a chair, terrified. Mallory beside her, smiling. And in the far end corner of the frame, Yoon. The phone slipped from Hyun-woo's hand. Boss? Junho stepped forward. What is it? Hyun-woo couldn't speak, couldn't breathe. Junho picked up the phone, watched the video. His expression hardened. They have her. Hyun-woo's hands clenched into fists. His whole body shook. Boss! Get everyone. His voice was ice. Death. Every man we have. Every weapon. Now. They said come alone. I don't care what they said. Hyun-woo stood, grabbed his gun from the desk. They took my wife. And Yoon... He loaded the gun. I'm going to kill him. Hyun-woo headed for the door. Get the cars. Get the men. We leave in 5 minutes. Where are we going? Old Pier. Warehouse 7. Hyun-woo checked his gun. To get my wife back, and to kill every single person in that building. Hyun-woo stepped out of the car at the old pier, alone, hands raised, no visible weapons. Warehouse 7 loomed ahead, dark, abandoned, perfect for an ambush. I'm here, he called out. Where is she? The warehouse doors opened. Alexei appeared, gun in hand. Beside him, Mallory, and between them, Faith, tied, terrified. Good. Alexei smiled. You followed instructions. Hyun-woo's eyes locked on Faith. She was alive. That was all that mattered. Let her go. Not yet. Alexei's smile widened. First, you kneel. Hyun-woo hesitated. Every instinct screamed against it. He knelt. Mallory laughed. The great Baek Hyun-woo, on his knees. I'm here. You have what you wanted. Let her go. What I want, Alexei said, is to watch you bleed. Behind the warehouse, shadows moved, silent, tactical. Junho led the team through the back entrance, taking out guards one by one. Silencers whispered, bodies dropped. Hyun-woo kept talking, stalling. You think killing me solves anything? Maybe not, Alexei shrugged, but watching you die will be satisfying. You think I'm stupid enough to come alone? Alexei froze. What? Gunshots erupted from behind. Alexei's remaining guards dropped. Junho and his team emerged from the shadows. Guns raised, surrounding them. Alexei spun. Gun pressed to Faith's temple. I'll kill her. Hyun-woo stood slowly, pulled a hidden gun from his back. No, you won't. Your men take one more step, and she dies. Your men are dead. You're surrounded. Hyun-woo's voice was ice. Let her go. Mallory bolted, ran for the side exit. Junhowas faster, blocked her path. Not so fast. Alexei's hand shook. If I die. Faith moved, stomped, down hard on his foot, twisted away from the gun. Hyun-woo fired. The sound echoed. Alexei's head snapped back. Blood. Then he dropped, dead before he hit the ground. Faith ran to Hyun-woo. He caught her, held her. Are you hurt? Did they touch you? The baby? We're okay. She was shaking. We're both okay. His hands were everywhere, checking for wounds, for bruises, making sure she was real. I thought I'd lost you. You didn't. Junho dragged Yoon forward, threw him at their feet. Yoon looked up, terrified now. Boss, please, I can explain. Hyun-woo didn't let him finish, raised his gun, fired once. Yoon's body hit the ground. Junho hauled Mallory forward, forced her to her knees. Mallory looked up at Hyun-woo, then at Faith. You won't, Hyun-woo fired. Mallory slumped forward. Let's go home. Hyun-woo's arm went around Faith, led her toward the exit. 6 months later, Faith stood in the kitchen of their new home. Not the mansion, a house. Theirs. Quiet, warm, safe. Her hand rested on her massive belly. 8 months pregnant. Any day now. Hyun-woo appeared in the doorway, jeans and a t-shirt. No suit, no tie, just him. You shouldn't be standing. I'm making tea, not climbing mountains. Still. He guided her to a chair. Sit, I'll make it. You'll burn the water. I've gotten better. He kissed the top of her head. Trust me. She watched him move around the kitchen. So different from the man she'd married. That man wore expensive suits and had blood on his hands. This man made her breakfast and rubbed her feet when they swelled. What are you thinking about? He asked, setting tea in front of her. How different everything is. Different good or different bad. Different perfect. She took his hand, placed it on her belly. Feel that? The baby kicked, hard. Hyun-woo's face lit up. Strong, like the father. I hope not. I hope this baby is exactly like you. He knelt beside her chair, both hands on her belly now. Kind, brave, good. Our son will be both of us, the best parts. Then he'll be unstoppable. He leaned forward, pressed his ear to her stomach. Hey in there, it's your father. Can you hear me? Another kick. Faith ran her fingers through his hair. Have you thought about names? I have. Tell me. Si-hyun, Bayek Si-hyun. What does it mean? Virtuous and worthy. His voice was soft. I want our son to be better than I ever was. Bayek Si-hyun. She tested it, smiled. It's perfect. You like it? I love it. He stayed kneeling, talking to her belly. Si-hyun, we're so ready to meet you. They moved to the porch. Sunset painted the sky gold and pink, his arm around her shoulders, her head on his chest, his other hand never leaving her belly. Do you ever miss it? She asked quietly. The power. The empire. He was quiet for a moment. That life nearly got you killed, nearly got our son killed, but everything you built. So you're really done? Completely? Completely. No more danger, no more violence, just us. He kissed her forehead. That's all I want, all I need. The baby kicked again. They both felt it. Someone's active tonight, Faith laughed. Excited to meet us, or protesting the tea. He smiled, a real smile that reached his eyes and made them warm. I love you, he said. I love you too. They sat in comfortable silence, watching the sun disappear, his hand never leaving her belly. This isn't a contract anymore, Faith. It's a marriage, a real one. His hand cupped her face. And I don't need a piece of paper to tell me I'm spending forever with you. Forever, forever. He wiped her tears with his thumb. You, me, and Si-hyun. That's my forever. More tears rolled down her cheeks. Damn hormones. Mine too, she whispered. He kissed her, long, deep, full of everything words couldn't say. When they pulled apart, the stars were coming out. The end. Yoon betrayed for money, Mallory kidnapped out of jealousy, Alexei attacked for revenge. All three are dead now. Subscribe for stories where villains get what they deserve. Every single time. Don't subscribe? Then you're team villain, simple as that.